Welcome everyone to a brand new Pokemon Go video. We've got little, wait, Evie, where have you gone? There, she's not in her normal spot. Evie down there, Darcy chilling on his post, and Oliver just staring into nothingness as he always does. But I've already actually gone on a little walk today with Evie. I didn't bring my camera because I didn't think anything would happen, but I accidentally stumbled across a new spawner that I think has only been implemented about 4 days ago. It's about the 23rd of every month, spawners switch and change up. And I came across the spawner and I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't bring my camera, this is so annoying. But I caught a few really good Pokemon, actually had a few egg hatches as well. So we've already got a load of action to kick off today's episode. On top of that, a little parcel arrived that we can open up and talk to you guys about, which is very exciting. But first, these are all the actions that happened on the way back from our walk. Like, so much went on and I need to check in on all of it. She's actually, oh my gosh, what's mad? Hey, beautiful. You're excited to see what we got on the journey home? Oh, yo, hold on. Turns out we're gonna have some 5k egg hatches to actually kick it off already. Evie, this is exciting, isn't it? I'm gonna be down to like no eggs after this. I'm just cycling through them so quickly at the moment. First one, Ekans. I think maybe my double XP is still on. I'm not too sure. We'll have to check. Nope, it's run out. God damn it. Oh, it would have been great. It's all good though. Okay, and Ekans. We're looking, honestly, another Ghastly would be good. A few of the Nidorans, Mankey. We've already done Mankey. We've done Mankey actually a while ago. I don't think I've ever done a Mankey evolution on camera though, have I? I know we did it in LA. We caught a few wild ones, which are like, the LA spawns obviously were unreal. Third 5k egg. Sandshrew. All of these guys are just, we've got all of them. The likelihood of us getting one we do need is just so low now, unfortunately. So what's it gonna be? Those are some extremely disappointing 5k eggs, and I think, yeah, that is all we have, unfortunately. But let's see what the journal's saying. So obviously we just have. Oh! Oh my gosh! A Lapras was caught! 39. What? Evie! A Lapras! What? What? Where on earth would I have caught a Lapras? That was 10 minutes ago! That must have been, so basically in the new update, they changed it so that incense Pokemon can now be caught with the Pokemon Go Plus. A Lapras! Oh my gosh, we've been waiting for the candies to get our Lapras over 2,000. What? I'm so, Eevee was caught, Bellsprout was caught. No, Eevee ran away, Squirtle ran away. Oh, that's disappointing. It's okay though, what else have we got here? A few Pidgeys, Caterpies. Anything else? No, another Eevee ran away. What? I can't believe that, guys. We've got to check our Pokemon. What? I cannot believe that. People would kill for a Lapras. How did a 39 CP Lapras spawn on me? Where did that come from? What? Now, I'm gutted we missed out on 2 Eevees, but still, let's see what this one's all about. So this Eevee is a wonder. I'm not as wonderful as you, baby, don't worry. Let's check in on the stats on PokeFind and see what it says. Ooh, 80 to 91%. So it's guaranteed to be a good Eevee. Let's just see, I think, what was its best stat? Appraise, it says it's a wonder. Its attack is 15 out of 15. So, okay, that falls in the 82% range. So, you know what? I'm just going to discard this guy. It's too low a CP to train up anyway. So that puts us at 40 candies. I still can't believe this. I wish I could know how it spawned in. Like, I don't think it would be wild. It must have been a god incense spawn. I've never ever seen a Lapras like outside of a battle. I've only ever hatched one from a 10k egg months ago. So let's just appraise it and see what it says. Okay, so it's only just above average, unfortunately. But what that does give us access to, if we go to CP, is it allows us, and I can't believe this is happening, but it allows us to push over this Lapras to 2,000. All I needed was a single Lapras capture, and I couldn't have asked for anything better than that. I'm so glad it was a low CP because it allowed me to capture it with the Pokemon Go Plus device. One of the greatest Pokemon Go Plus captures ever, to be honest with you guys. And if you look at our Pokemon now, 7, that is right, 7 Pokemon over 2,000. Blastoise, unfortunately, although I'm sure we can definitely reach 2,000, doesn't have enough candies, unfortunately, we're just not quite there. But I told you guys I'd already hatched a few eggs this morning. There were 2k eggs. We're gonna join Darcy outside to see what they are. The first one comes out and I'm like, a Pidgey. You know what? I'm building up a crazy amount of Pidgey candies. I'll show you guys here, 500 Pidgey candies, an unreal amount of evolutions, and, you know, it's decent, it's okay. What's the second one gonna be? You know what we're always looking for in 2Ks, I don't even need to say it anymore, and it cracks away, bam, baby, Bulbasaur, that is what I'm talking about, absolutely love it. 591, if we appraise it, it is a wonder. I haven't actually checked the full IVs of it yet, so we can do that in a second, but I'm pretty sure I hatched a 600 CP Bulbasaur, which came out about 91% IV. I think that was gonna be a little bit worse. And the final one was only a Spearow, so not the biggest deal in the world. But you know what? Why don't we go and actually appraise that Bulbasaur and see what it says? So its best stat is its defense, but it's not 15 out of 15, which means the Bulbasaur falls under as 86%. Which, if we go back to Pokemon and check, that's decent, but I'm actually going to get rid of it. Because as I said, we've got the 91 IV Bulbasaur. And if we go and check that guy out right here and scroll to the top, you can see he's sitting. As I said, he hatched out the egg, I think, at 600. So this guy's a bit of a beast. And now we're at 78 candies. We can definitely evolve another Venusaur at some point. For sure, we're getting closer and closer. So in all of that unreal excitement of capturing a Lapras, completely forgot I was going to show you what's in the box here. So in here, we have not huge products, but I bought myself a nice little docking station for my iPhone. And what's this? A lightning to headphone jack. That's right, I couldn't resist. Normally I get the iPhone on day one, and in fact I've done unboxings for I think the past 2 or 3 years here on this channel of day one iPhones, and it's always been a load of fun. But this year, I just woke up way too late on the pre-order day and didn't order it, so I was in a huge queue, and I was like, you know what, I'm just not gonna buy one this year. But I caved in this weekend and bought an iPhone 7 Plus Black. So not jet black. Jet black is the one with like a glossy black finish, which looks great, don't get me wrong, but it will scratch really easily. I got like the matte black color, which I think looks gorgeous. Now it's not gonna come until the beginning of November. My birthday is on the 6th of November, so it's almost like a self-present to me. On top of that, the Apple Watch, the second version, is also gonna be compatible with Pokemon Go. So I'm tempted to get one of those to link it up with Pokemon Go when it comes out as well, but that's really exciting. So when the iPhone 7 Plus comes through, guys, I'll share it with you straight away. I apologize a little bit later than I normally get it. Now I know it's not gonna have a headphone jack, which does suck, but I'm still really excited for the great camera on it as well. So stay tuned for that, guys. It'll be coming around my birthday. I can't actually quite believe how much is happening this morning already, but I've just realized what this package is. So I bought Claire and I a little bit of a gift. She doesn't know this yet, but I'll share it with her when she gets home. So Claire and I played through Heart Gold and Soul Silver. It was the first time she'd ever played it, and I played it quite a few times, and we adored it. It's an amazing, amazing game. But there's another remake game that she hasn't played that I have that I thought we'd love to play together as well. This is my attempt at trying to get it open, by the way. It's terrible, I know. But inside here is the little present that I've bought both of us. So let's get it open and see exactly what. Oh my gosh, that is right. What we have here, my friends, are the original OG cartridges for Ruby, Sapphire, Leaf Green, Fire Red, and Emerald. Now I played Ruby to death, like to absolute death. And as great as these 3 games are, we're going to put them to one side because these are the 2 that Claire and I will be playing through. Now, I think I had Fire Red, my brother had a Leaf Green. I'm not sure which versions we're going to play, but we're going to be playing through these 2 just in our spare time, and I'll update you guys when we start playing in the vlogs as well. But we're going to be playing these 2 together, and it's going to be so much fun. I cannot wait. So recently on this channel, I would have put up the first part of my Forza playthrough, and at the time of recording this, I don't know what you guys thought of it. I know I had so much fun, but I also know loads of you guys will watch me just for Pokemon Go, so it's the very first new thing I've posted that's been completely non-Pokemon, so I'm just keeping my fingers crossed that you guys enjoy it as much as I do. And I love playing games. At the moment, my life has been consumed by Pokemon Go, but I've actually just updated today. That is right, Destiny, my friends. This game is huge. Now, my relationship with Destiny was staying up till 7 AM when it first came out and playing it every night, and then being like, this is destroying me, I need to leave it alone, and not touching it again until Claire and I picked up for the last DLC that came out, and we sessioned it. We played really late, all days, all night. We never recorded it, but I think both of us want to get back into it for the final expansion for Destiny and to start playing that game as well. So look out potentially for videos on that as well, but probably over on my first channel. But I think it's time to take this little snuggle bug out on a walk and show you guys the mini
spawner of actually a very rare Pokemon we actually found. No, it's not Pikachu, not any VEV evolutions, unfortunately, but it is a great one, and it will give us access to a brand new evolution. So let's head out, take this one for a walk, and I'll show you guys the awesome spot. So the question now is, as we make our way to this spot, can this little guy right here bring in any other unreal captures? I don't think it's going to happen. The Lapras was insane. I don't think we're ever going to top that unless a Dragonite gets caught by it, but let's head on out and see what we can get. And again, it appears that Eevee has decided she wants to drive us there. It ain't happening, right? It's my car. Alright guys, we've just arrived at, there you are, at the park with little Easter, and it's time to check in to see what happened on our journey here. My Pokemon Go Plus was popping off, that is for sure. So, okay, we've had a Magikarp run away, that kind of sucks. Caught a little bit of a Drowsy, lots of Weedles, Rattata, and Pidgeys who aren't that good. We don't really want them at all. Meowth was caught, that's not too bad. Drowsy ran away. Another Rattata, another Drowsy ran away. Few more Pidgeys. Honestly, I don't know if that's going to show our whole journey. So let's just see what we caught. Okay, let's have a look, look. Oh, what the hell? Did it catch a 1,180 Pidgeot? That is pretty nuts. That looks like the best capture we had was the Pidgeot, to be honest with you, one Pokeball. But the rest of it is pretty trash. Now, the good thing is, our eggs are now full. So I'm going to incubate all the 5k eggs. But the question is, the sightings list hasn't updated quite yet, but there are loads of Pokestops around here. The question is, are we going to be able to capture more of the Pokemon that we're looking for right here? Now, for the first time ever recently, my Pokeballs actually ran out. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I bought 100 before that journey, and I'm down to 50 already. So the Pokemon Go Plus device is eating through my Pokeballs so quickly because unfortunately, this thing will actually prioritize a Pokemon capture over a Pokestop. So if a Pokemon appears as you're near a Pokestop, it'll try and capture the Pokemon first, and then by that time, you've probably gone past the Pokestop. So I'm actually really running low on Pokeballs because of this thing here. So guys, great news. No sooner do we start our walk, and it has appeared on the sightings list. This is a miniature Kabuto spawner, believe it or not. Such a rare Pokemon that only comes out of 10k eggs, and hopefully we can track this one down, because if we capture only a few with this walk, we can get a Kabutops and get the epic fossil evolution Pokemon. So Eevee has found herself some new animal friends in the form of these beautiful swans and geese. I always get them mixed up. Let's not talk about that. But you know this area is a Kabuto spawner when you go into the gym and you see one Kabutops, two Kabutops. I think the guys behind me just there have actually added in the Snorlax as well. So, you know what? I'm going to try and defeat this gym, actually. And then once we defeat this gym, I think there's a Kabuto's behind me. We're going to grab that guy. And I feel like I haven't done enough evolutions in a while as well. So, I'm going to save up a few evolutions. I caught a few Staryus here. So, we're going to try and get to a brand new Starmie. But let's take that down this gym first. All right, you know what? I'm just going straight in. I'm not switching up the ordering at all. We're going straight in with Poliwrath against this measly 1,000 Kabutops. This guy's going to get absolutely smashed. But the thing is, this isn't like a huge spawner in the sense that you don't just see Kabutos absolutely everywhere. There's one maybe every 5-10 minutes. You've got to properly hunt them down. So we still need to go ahead and find them. And I'm only a few away, guys. I'm only a few away. So if I capture literally 1 or 2 today, we can get ourselves that awesome evolution. So let's keep on smashing this guy down. Eevee, what do you think of all the animals here? Look at her, she's so fascinated by them. They were literally all chilling on the seat right here because someone had put like breadcrumbs down and we came along and shooed them away. Look how close they are to her. Look how close. Eevee's been good. If she runs after them. I've actually been bitten by a swan before. Fun fact. Got a little bit too close to one when I was a kid. Thought they were quite a cute animal with my grandparents on a walk, and they're not cute when they bite your thumb. And it hurt a lot. Would not recommend at all. On to the final Snorlax now. This guy is so tanky. Oh my gosh, I don't even think I've got Arcanine in my party to switch out to. No, I don't. Right, I'm just going to keep on smashing away at this guy. Eevee, don't you dare escape. Eevee, Eevee, don't escape. Look at her, she's like, I want to chase all the animals. So now Snorlax versus Snorlax, my friends. Come on, let's do this. Look how quickly he attacks. Absolute machine of a Pokemon is Snorlax. It's amazing. So I'm really excited to hunt down these Kabutos and get the Kabutops. I don't unfortunately have enough for an Omanite to an Omastar. I really wanted to do both fossil evolutions in the same video, but those guys are just as rare, and I have unfortunately not come across a spawner yet for them. They had to be amazing. This spot here was just very lucky. I think the spots are actually switched up literally a few days ago when I first ever came here. So I literally caught the new spawns just as I arrived, which is so lucky. This Snorlax about to get smashed down. Whew, That's a long one, wasn't it? It was not easy at all, especially if it was Kabutops in there. So that is down. Almost to 0. I think the guys behind me are taking it down as well. But let's hunt down that Kabuto's little Eevee here and get ourselves an evolution. Guys, a cheeky incense spawn has given me a really nice Seel. I think Claire still hasn't done the Seel evolution. Could be wrong, but I'm sure she's still looking for these. So little Eevee's helping us pull in all the awesome Pokemon. We're definitely capturing this guy. So how weird is this? I've been circling around and around and around the park. We come back to the lake here with little Eevee, and just as I come back, the gym is now red, so it's completely been changed. And then there we have it, right there. Kabuto's spawned on top of us. So I'm glad we came back to this spot. I almost left it alone, but here we have a 251. Okay, not the most impressive in the world, but still a Kabuto's for the candies nonetheless. So let's capture this guy, and we're gonna get the candies from him, babe, which is awesome. She is still really interested in little geese and swans. I need to keep an eye on her because she runs after us ducks. They are savage, trust me, Eevie. You don't want to get bitten on the thumb like I do. I mean, I know you probably wouldn't get bitten on the paws, but it hurt a lot, and I don't want little Eevee to get hurt, the poor little thing. This thing's being quite... No. The Kabutos just disrespect me on a very, very, very high level. Let's see what this Magikarp is. Come on, can you redeem yourself with a good Magikarp? 152, that's not too bad. Let's capture this guy. So I caught this little guy literally in front of the river. Unfortunately, even though 152 is a really good Magikarp, if I praise him, unfortunately, he's only just above average, so nowhere near the 176, 97 IV Magikarp. But hey, more candies at least. Guys, believe it or not, in the car park, Kabuto's V2 has spawned in. Look at this guy, is he gonna be good, is he gonna be good, is he gonna be good? Come on, Eevee, give us good luck. 523, that's not too bad, right in the middle of a car park. So Eevee and I find ourselves back in the car where we started this little adventure to find the Kabutos. I'm taking him seriously this time. I'm raspberrying him, and you know what? I'm gonna Ultra Ball him. Maybe a little bit overkill. No, do not disrespect the Ultra Balls. Okay, nice. Maybe a little bit overkill, but I wanna secure this guy, because this is actually the, no, do not. Yo, Raspberry Ultra Ball and he's still running? Now, I actually completely miscalculated how many Kabuto's candies I have, and I'll show you guys actually on my recent Pokemon list, because when I came here and caught them the other day, I actually caught a lot more than I realized. So, if we have a look at this guy, boom, caught, wonderful. 68 candies, a lot more than I realized. So if we appraise him, not likely to make much headway, so I'm actually going to get rid of this guy, because if we take a look at here, this is actually, I didn't realize it was this many at all. I've got one here, 374, one here, 292, one here, 774, and then also a 522. I caught 4 Kabutos when I last came here. So this 774 Kabutos will turn into a god Kabutops, and as I said to you guys, I want to do a few more evolutions. I've got quite a few more candies for a few more Pokemon that we can do as soon as we get home. So, Eevee and I are going to head back, get these evolutions ready. I am so excited. Baby, you excited to do some new evolutions? Look how tired you look. If you could lie in the car all day and just sleep, you probably would, wouldn't you? Well, at least you had a good walk, baby. Come on, let's head on in and let's get these evolutions rocking. So, guys, this is what happens when I leave my setup. These two get control of it. Little Ollie becomes the gamer. He's the one making all the content, being the cute face on camera. And this little guy here, you're the editor, aren't you, Darcy? You sit down, do all the hard work on the PC, and together, Ollie and Darcy, they secretly run my channel. But little Eevester and I are ready to finally do some awesome evolutions. So Eevee, my buddy Pokemon, is doing amazingly. Almost at 40 kilometers walked with me, which is almost 8 candies. So amazing. I love that. And I love getting Eevee candies. Let's see if we've got anything good on the way home. No, Eevee ran away. Oh, Eevee, why? Just loads of Pidgeys racked out. Oh, a Ghastly was caught. And I think that was the Kabuto we caught just before we left. The most annoying one out of all of those is definitely the Eevee. It's okay though. So guys, the first evolution myself and Pikachu are going for is going to be a Staryu at 88 IV. Very good indeed. I caught a fair amount of Staryus at the river today with little Easter, and as I said, I just feel like I haven't done evolutions in so long on these videos, and I'm disappointed in myself, so I apologize. I'm excited today to get a new one, and I love the Staryu evolution into Starmie. I think the first time I did it was in Iceland, all the way like when the game first came out. Ooh, with Hydro Pump and Water Gun, it's got a really impressive moveset. If you compare it to the other Starmies, a little bit lower, but let's actually check. I don't think I've ever appraised this one. What's it going to say? It certainly caught my attention, so it's not even a wonder, this one. What about the other Starmie? What's it going to say here? Above average. You know what? Considering it doesn't have Hydro Pump, I'm actually going to get rid of that one. And I think let's do a little bit of powering up on this guy. I'm not going to spend too much Stardust on him, but let's power him up a little bit more, see how much higher we get. 31 each time isn't too bad. One more power him up. We'll get him up over 1,300, which is awesome. And, oh, it's just behind my top one. You know what? Oh, they're so similar. All right, I'll leave him as yo. This one weighs 100 kilograms, but this one weighs 19. What? That's almost a 5 times difference in weight. That's huge. Let me just remind you guys of the God Magic Harp we're sitting on. How beast is this guy? And I've starred him, so I'm not going to discard him by accident. And then on top of that, 2 Laprases. I still can't get over that. One was at the top of its bar, one right at the bottom. But I would discard it, I don't need it, but I'm not gonna. It's a Lapras, I gotta keep hold of it. We're currently up to 40 EV candies, and unfortunately all the spawners have switched. So that EV spawn I went to in London like a month ago or so, no longer an EV spawn. I really wanted to hit that up again, so unfortunately I can't grind out that for EV candies. Some of you guys have been tweeting me like 300, 400, 500 EV candies. If you live on an EV nest, I am very jealous. So just showing you guys our progression on the Onomites. As I said, I really wanted to do Kabuto and Onomite evolution all in the same video, but we've got 24 candies, so we're still quite far off, considering I think all of these have been caught in the wild, maybe one from an egg. It's not too bad. And the Kabuto spawn that we stumbled across literally in our walk with Evie Stay, it's just so good. 69. So what I can do is do the evolution today, build myself back up to another 50 to get another Kabutops, and then work away that Omanite, and we can still do them together in a video at some point in the near future. But I'm going to go for my strongest CP Kabuto at 774, which is huge, and we're going to be doing our very first evolution into Kabutops, which is awesome. So let's get this guy evolving. It's an awesome Pokemon. Let me know if you guys have got it. I'd say it's fairly rare. I don't think a lot of you guys would have it, to be honest with you guys. I don't know if the multiplier is going to be great. I'm going to say it's not. I'm going to say 1,274. That's my guess. Less than a 2 times multiplier. Oh my god, it hasn't been ages since I registered a new Pokemon to the Pokedex. Let's see. Wow. 1,538 with Mudshot and Stone Edge as a moveset. That's actually really solid. I did not expect that at all. Welcome to Kabutops. Let's see what he does when he attacks to the squad. You are a mean Pokemon. Unfortunately, like a complete buffoon, I forgot to incubate my eggs today, so we've made no progress. But if you take a look, we do have 3 10k eggs on there in total. For the 10k eggs, all I'm looking for now is the Aerodactyl or Dratini, really. Well, I guess Onomite as well. I do need the candies for that, but I really want a Dratini. I just want more candies. I want to get a Dragonite, and I really want an Aerodactyl as well, just to get that new Pokedex entry. So I'm going to incubate these guys, and we'll just remind ourselves of the funky new animation when you do the incubating. I know it's not the biggest thing in the world, but still, I still think it looks so cool. So there we go, in a very weird pattern, almost like a bow and arrow. We have got 5k eggs being incubated, and we're sitting on 3 10s and just a single 2k. So hope we get some interesting hatches. So the Ninetales evolved in France and a Kabutops evolved today. We're now at 126 caught, 130 seen. I need to have a Charmander nest in London, which Claire and I both want to do. The Nido King and Nido Queen evolution as well. An Abra nest I definitely need to find for sure. I can't believe a Victory Bell ran on me on the way to Ohio. That was a crazy random spawn. And then of course right at the bottom, still need that Dratini, Dragonair, and then all the way at the bottom you can see there to a Dragonite. That's just going to have to be some crazy luck to get that thing. But guys, hope you've really enjoyed another Pokemon Go episode. Let me know about the 10k eggs. So I get all 3 of them incubating right now, or should I hold on for a little bit longer to get a few more? I'm actually tempted at 3 to start incubating them, because even 3 10k eggs would be epic to get them all hatching at the exact same time. So hopefully you've really enjoyed, guys. We've got some more awesome evolutions coming up soon as well. Do not worry. Thank you for your continued support on my Pokemon Go videos. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for watching an adventure today with Evie and I, getting ourselves a new Pokemon. And I'll see you guys next time, as always, with a brand new Pokemon Go episode.